Why hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield. And today, I've got a cool little thing to share with you guys and show with you guys. So, I make a lot of videos with RiseToWar. So, they actually reached out to me and they gave me a little code for a game thing that I will link in all my RiseToWar videos only. So, this is mainly for my RiseToWar fans, okay? If you guys like to purchase gems, if you use the link on any of my RiseToWar videos that I put there, it'll end up giving me a tiny little support. So if you want to support me, it's the same price and you will get a slight bit of extra gems for using their system. And let me just show you real quick, okay? So I did the math because I wanted to make sure. So I bought some myself to make sure that it worked correctly and everything. It seems very secure and all that kind of stuff. So the link will be down there. It'll bring you to this page and then you're going to sign in, choose your server and use your user ID. If you click this little question mark, it'll show you where to get that. It says in game. Basically, you just go to the top one here, and then or you go to your little settings, you go to your account, and then right by there's the world. It'll tell you the server you're on right next to it, and then it'll tell you your little user ID, and you can kind of see it right there. Let's see if we can zoom in. It'll let. There we go. Okay. See, it's gonna be right there. All right. So you'll paste that. You'll choose your server, which will be right next to that if you're already in a server, and then you'll put your little user ID and it'll log you in. And I tried using with Google Pay. I just bought the $2 one. So first things first, there's two things that are important to know, okay? So that thing that says GameClub bonus, I was curious, what does that mean? That is extra gems on top of whatever you're getting. Now, there is a little thing right here. It says if your account, if you remember in RiseToWar, if you're purchasing gems in RiseToWar, they've got this little first time bonus, see? Obviously, it refreshes every season, but that is tied the same as the online. Okay, so the only benefit to buying it online, which is still a benefit, is that you're getting extra points on top of that doubling, okay? So when you log in, it'll show you, I'm not gonna log in because of my private information, but these will all have the little bonus on them if your account that you're using hasn't purchased the double bonus, right? Again, if you're ever gonna buy gems, I always recommend just buy it during the season that has, you know, every season when it refreshes, so you double whatever that purchase is. If you're gonna pay money on a game, on a phone game, right? I'd recommend waiting and getting the double. You might as well. It's a virtual currency they're giving to you. Why not get it doubled, right? And why not even add more gems to that for the same exact price by getting it with the link below and getting extra gems. So let's say you pay, you know, you get a $10 thing, you're going to get an extra 35 gems, which you're like, oh, that's not that much. But, you mean, that's a whole movement, you know, speed up 10 minutes of time or whatever, all those things, right? But that'll add up. If you purchase your gems, you could do it through this and it seems very safe. And I did 2 purchases to double check. And again, with the numbers, you're like, well, how do you know that that gem bonus is that? Well, I actually purchased it, went over to my gems, did the math. I had 23,831 before. Then I added on, it doubled it because it was my first time purchasing this season any gems for $2, right? So doubled it from 200 gems to 400 gems. Okay, that brings us to 24,231, and then it actually went 5. So that bonus 4. Okay, so I got an extra 4, and that was because I opened using the store. Again, you can use a link down there and do that. And again, another bonus is they said they will give a small bit to me if they click on the link through my thing, and they like linked my thing to it so that I can communicate with them and they can give me that. So if you're gonna buy gems anyway and you watch my stream and you want to get a little extra gems for yourself and at the same time give a tiny bit of support, it's not a lot, they give a tiny little bit, so I'll be making like $1 or $2 here and there. But if a bunch of you end up using this with a link, it will give me something, so you're supporting your YouTuber. So Zollin. So I just wanted to show you that, guys, real quick. Super cool. They did not sponsor this video at all. This is not a sponsored video. They did not ask me to make a video showing this at all, but I was curious, what is the benefit to you guys? I was asking the person who brought it, like the representative who talked to me, and I was like, so what's the actual bonus for my subscribers? Because I'm not just going to show them it if there's really no bonus for them, right? I'd rather not put it on my video, the link, right? Again, not sponsored. They didn't tell me to make a video at all. I just want to point that out. I'm making this because I wanted it to be convenient for you guys, my subscribers, if you're going to do that. And then he basically was saying, well, the game bonus gives you a little bit extra using their payment platform, right? And this is the payment platform of the people who own RiseToWar, GameClub. It's the GameClub's And they have a bunch of other games on here too. It's definitely very legitimate. You can see all their games that that company runs. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that. If you are someone who wants to buy gems, if you're not, disregard this. Doesn't matter to you at all. But if you're someone who wants to give me a little bit of some tiny bit of support, and you want to get a little extra gems, you're going to purchase the gems anyway in game. It's really easy to sign in. I just tried it. It only took me a few seconds once I found the code on my account. And again, you just go into the settings, you click on your little picture up there, and it'll pop up with the information. All right, I'm not going to show you guys because it's my private information there. But yeah, anyway, I thought that was kind of cool that they reached out to me and did that. So we're getting some traction here on the channel, right? But again, I'll just always have that linked in the descriptions of my RiseToWar videos. Okay, I'll just put it down there. It might be stuck there on I don't know if I'm going to put it on each RiseToWar video or if I'll just put it as the default upload. Again, they're not sponsoring me at all, but I just thought that was kind of cool. So no sponsoring the video, but it is neat that they did that little thing there for us. So I will see you guys all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. And also thank to the people who really support this channel, the Patreons. So you guys are the best. And of course, you guys subscribing, liking the videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening to my quick little video here on this. Don't worry, I've got tons of other LOTR content coming out soon. But I thought I should tell you guys about this because it is kind of cool and you get some bonuses and you guys are going to buy the gems anyway. You get some extra gems. So, all right, have a good one. See you in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings.